Hey everyone, I just got back from checking my trail cam footage and let me tell you, the difference between the Spartan GoCam2 bundle and the cheap knockoffs I've tried before is night and day. You know those $50 cameras that promise clear shots but end up blurry and pixelated? Yeah, I've got a whole drawer full of those. This one though, this thing actually delivers. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the build quality is solid. I tossed this thing in my truck bed with all my other gear, and it came out unscathed. The housing feels rugged, like it's built to handle rain, dust, and even the occasional clumsy drop. I've had cheaper cameras where the plastic cracked after a week of use, but this one's holding up after months. Plus, the camo pattern blends right into the woods, so you're not just getting durability, you're getting stealth too. Now, let's talk performance. The 8MP photos and 1080p HD video with sound are a huge upgrade from the grainy clips I used to get. I set this up near a deer trail, and the footage was crisp enough to see the buck's antlers clearly. The trigger speed is another game changer. 0.6 seconds means you're not missing those quick movements. I've had cameras take so long to snap a photo that the animal was already gone by the time it triggered. Not with this one. The real standout feature, though, is the 4G per LTE connectivity. Most trail cams require you to physically retrieve the SD card, which is a pain if you're checking multiple spots. With this Spartan GoCam2, you get real-time alerts and can stream live footage straight to your phone. I was out in the field last week when I got a notification that a coyote was lurking near my deer feeder. I pulled up the live feed, watched it for a minute, and then decided to move the feeder to a safer spot. No wasted trips, no guessing, just instant updates. Power options are flexible too. You can run it on AA batteries, a solar panel, or even a 12V adapter if you're mounting it near a power source. I've been using it with rechargeable batteries and a small solar panel, and it's been running non-stop for weeks without a hitch. That's a huge plus if you're like me and don't want to constantly swap out batteries. I also love the 80-foot detection range. I set this up in a wide-open field, and it picked up movement from way across the property. Cheaper cameras often have a much shorter range, so you end up with half the shots you need. This one captures everything from close-ups to distant wildlife without missing a beat. The only downsides I've noticed are minor. The app can be a little finicky at times, sometimes it takes a few tries to connect, but once it's up and running, it works great. Also, the video files can eat up storage fast if you're recording in HD, so you'll want to keep an eye on your cloud storage or SD card space. All in all, if you're serious about trail cameras and want something reliable that actually works, this Spartan GoCam2 bundle is worth the investment. It's not one of those cheap gadgets that promises the world but delivers blurry photos and constant frustration. This thing does what it's supposed to, and it does it well. If you're looking to upgrade your trail cam setup, the link is below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Spartan GoCam2 4G per LTE Multi-Carrier Trail Camera Bundle, Areus Camo, sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like clear 8MP photos and 1080p HD video with sound and 80-foot detection range with 0.6-second trigger speed actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Spartan GoCam2 4G per LTE Multi-Carrier Trail Camera Bundle, Areus Camo, usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.